What's up, guys? Well, I probably get more questions um, on this topic lately than anything. Um, but what I'm going to show you is how I implement a mock scrape, um, which essentially, if you don't know what that is, it's I create a place that becomes a central communication hub for white-tailed deer. So they'll naturally do them on their own, but I put them in locations which is close to my tree stands, things to that nature, uh, that makes it a huntable situation for me. I don't need one in the middle of the woods that I can't access and I can't hunt over. So I want to create one that brings all the deer to this location and gives me a shot opportunity. So anyway, so how I start out is I normally look for low-hanging branches. Ideally, if you can do this on branches that are naturally already there, is your best scenario. Preferably, I like oak trees, like live oaks. Something that holds their leaves for a long period of time. Um, but I'll look for low-hanging branches somewhere around this level here, head height for a deer, um, and I'll come in and clear this out. And if I run into the situation where I don't have a naturally low-hanging branch, then I'll cut one off from somewhere and I'll find a spot and I'll zip tie it to where it hangs down basically in the same elevation, or I'll use a like a grapevine. I'll zip tie it into one of these so it hangs down into this location as well. So anyway, but how I do it, real simple. I come in, I scrape away all the vegetation around this location, just making probably, I don't know, like a couple feet in diameter. But I want to get all the grasses out of it, and essentially it's simulating where a buck comes in and scrapes the ground, and then they'll come in there and they'll rub their head on these branches to put their scent, their orbital gland scent on these, so when deer come by, they can determine that they can tell what deer it is. If it's a local deer in the herd, if it's a deer passed by, then they urinate in this. By smelling the urine, they can tell if a doe is in estrus or coming in the estrus. They can tell, bucks with more higher testosterone levels. So it's two forms of communication right here. So I like not just doing the mock scrape on the ground, I also like doing the licking branches right above it. So it's a double combination. For this, I just pee in it. That's it. I don't use artificial lures, no synthetics, nothing that doesn't smell natural to a deer. A deer's nose is what they survive by, and they can smell synthetics, artificial aerosols and things like that. So I just pee in it to get it started. And then sometimes I'll use, some scents and things, just to get them to the location, to smell it, to get them to the location. But sometimes I just leave it alone, just depends on how it does. But anyway, that's really it. So I'll get this one set up here. I'll put a camera on it, which will be in that location, and we'll see what kind of inventory we get. So hope that helps you guys out. If y'all have any questions, just hit me up.